Hello guys, Northern Light Seer here. Long time no see, life be lifin', but Happy New Year, Happy 2026, here we are, and here we come, right? Um, I am wanting to pull a Wolf Moon reading for you guys. It is on January 3rd. It is also a super moon, and so I just wanted to get some energy on that. It is a super wolf moon in Cancer. So, Cancer full moons tend to be a little bit on the emotional side, maybe even feeling more intuitive as well. And with the super moon, all of that can be heightened. And the wolf is bringing an energy of power and assurance and domination and just moving forward. It's also a pack mentality. It's about protecting family and friends and those close to us and seeing to their well-being. So I feel like with this moon, it's bringing in a huge energy over, and it's an emotional one, over a home, family. I pulled some cards that are relevant here, and these have little articles. I promise they're short, so we'll get through them real quick. I want to read the animal ones first. So I pulled out Wolf Spirit from the Spirit Animal Oracle. Here is the Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. This card says, the protection message of this card is, what is unknown is still yet to be discovered. When Wolf Spirit appears, you are being told not to pretend you know something when you don't. You don't impress anyone with a little bit of knowledge. In fact, you rob yourself of a true experience and education if you tell yourself you are done learning and you don't have to know something. Be open, be humble, be teachable, and the world will open itself up for you like magic. Now is the time to look into the world with reverence and awe and an insatiable curiosity. You will never grow old if you are willing to keep learning. Wolf Spirit is waiting to be your mystical loving guide. So this is about embracing the ability and staying humble, learning something new, being open to different perspectives, which, the climate of the world, the way it is right now, it's really important to remain open-minded, and if anything, even if you don't agree with someone, it's about keeping the peace for your own peace, right? It's okay to, be like the wolf and howl and get loud about how you feel, but as long as you're not tearing down someone else in the process of doing that, then more power to you. Build yourself up all you want, as long as you don't have to tear someone else down just because they have a different opinion. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Don't be afraid to learn something new. Maybe this is a calling to learn something new. The wolf in the Animal Spirit Guidebook is as follows. Guardian of family and tribe. Activism and ritual is what this wolf stands for. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching. and it says in parentheses, religious or political studies, which the political climate of the world right now is a little crazy. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. So, again, the wolf gets into trouble when it assumes that every member must follow suit. Okay, be open-minded. Know and understand that not everybody sees the world through the same lens as you do. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy, which is important because the super wolf moon, could very well get agitated. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. When in balance, the wolf is reliable and fearless. When it's out of balance, it's judgmental and dominating. I said that. Wow. To bring it into balance, you have to practice letting go. Learning tolerance for people that you don't agree with is a very important lesson. Let's look up this full moon in Cancer in the Moonology, shall we? A personal issue reaches resolution. Things are likely to get very heated as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding this time. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. Again, it seems, everybody's got an opinion and everybody has a means to say it and put it out there into the world with the internet and social media. What you put out there, say it with 10 toes down and say it with your chest, because and whatever you put on the internet, it's there to stay forever, even if you delete it. Like, the internet does not ever forget. And so say what you want to say, but at least try and be respectful about it. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. Again, you don't have to tear someone else down in order to step up. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end. So, any familial challenges, okay, they're getting resolved, which, thank God. This card also suggests that a domestic matter or private issue will soon come to a head and that it's a great time to move house. To answer your question lies in being a kind leader. Kind leader, okay? It just all goes together. It blows my mind. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. Step up without having to tear anyone down, which I know all you guys know, but it's worth putting it out there. Let's see. Additional meanings to this card. Meditate to soothe heightened emotions. Don't be clingy. Stop sulking if you are. And have you had enough family time lately? Again, spend time with your pack. It's really, family time is really important right now. The heightened emotions of the moon and Cancer combination can't be ignored. However, Cancer is one of the moon's 2 home signs, along with Taurus. So astrologically, speaking, the moon loves to be in this sign. In fact, she rules Cancer. This means that with this card, there's a sense that all is as it should be, or don't worry, all will be soon well. Beautiful. I love that. And it just comes together with that wolf spirit so well. I also pulled the Wolf Moon card and the Super Moon card from the Spirit de la Luna guide deck. This is the Wolf Moon card. It says, sharpen instincts. It says, you are awakening from hibernation. It is time to stretch and begin to expand. Follow and trust your instincts now. Howl at the moon to unlock your hidden desires and let them echo through the night. You are still in the thick of your winter, but the wolf lends you protection and courage. The wolf moon reminds you of your primal nature and asks you to listen to your body. The body has stories to tell. What do your bones whisper to you? Where do your instincts lead you? Set the intention to allow your desires to reveal themselves to you. As you hone your instincts and connect with your body, your intuition will develop. Tune in to your third eye chakra and the door to your soul and your innate wisdom. Go within and explore the wild territories of your soul. The wolf is also a pack animal. Ha. Who is in your pack for support? Who is your tribe? Connect and howl together. The shadow aspect of this card is being a lone wolf benefiting you? You may be isolating yourself out of fear and insecurity. Is there a need to protect your heart right now? Is your tribe supportive? It may be time to surround yourself with more kindred spirits. Tune into your instincts and become clearer with your boundaries. This is the Capricorn Aquarius moon cycle. It brings awakenings, envisioning, astral travel, healthy boundaries, protection, and it's the thick of winter. Listen to your instincts right now. Stay true to your spirit. Seek the support from your tribe. Listen to your body. Focus on your third eye and root chakras. Gemstones for this moon to help through. I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4. It says almanadine garnet, amazonite, iolite, kyanite, mookaite jasper, and smoky quartz. So I know that I have the mookaite jasper. That's this right here. And then smoky quartz. Where's my smoky? There she is, right there. Do I have any of this? I think I have amazonite, but I'm not sure. I don't think I have that specific garnet. I don't think I have an iolite. Kyanite, I thought I had one, but I don't, not sure that I do. But at least I have 2. So, smoky quartz. This is my smoky quartz. It has a rainbow in it that you can see in the sun. And then this is mookaite. Mookaite jasper. I have a few of these actually. Where's another one? Where are they? I also give a lot away, so that happens. Oh, here's another one. Okay, well, we're going to keep those right there. Now let's read what the Supermoon card says. It is a wild card. The supermoon occurs when the new or full moon reaches the perigee in its elliptical orbit around the Earth. The perigee is the closest physical point of the moon to the planet. Supermoons can appear blah, 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 blah. Anyway, The elements, the energy of a supermoon can be unpredictable. The elements can awaken with natural disasters and earthquakes, revealing a more primal side of the natural world, okay? Primal instincts, like with the wolf. This is crazy how it just comes together. This is a wild card because anything can happen and anything goes. Do not tame yourself. You are meant to be wild. Unleash the wild man or woman under the supermoon. Howl, dance, drum until you dissolve into everything. Okay? Howl, dance, and drum like the wolf during this wolf supermoon. This is crazy to me. Now you know why I had to be here. There is beauty and freedom and a possibility in this moment. What will you do with this energy? You can start a revolution. You can break through old paradigms and begin a new cycle, untouched by societal expectations. You can radically shift your conscience. This is a pivotal moment on your path. The shadow aspect of this card is you are playing it too safe. Does this stem from fear or grounded intuition? If it stems from fear, it is time to be bold. If you feel your intuition is guiding you, this may be the time of the apogee, the farthest point from the Earth on the moon's path, called a micromoon, which I just Googled the moon cycles for 2026, and we do have a micromoon. I believe it is in, I want to say August, September, October area-ish, somewhere in there. If so, stay internal and keep listening to the voice within if your intuition is guiding you. This stage in the moon cycle is about accessing power, primal nature, connection to the elemental realms, freedom, shifting consciousness, revolution, and wild empowerment. So what I'm getting from the energy of this moon is this is about sharpening your instincts. This is about expressing yourself in a constructive and humble. This is about teaching. This is about sharing. This is about knowledge and wisdom. It's gonna be emotional because it's in Cancer and it's a super moon. Like this is just gonna bubble up. And we can be in this energy for several days after the moon. So we have an interesting moon coming in hot. I want to pull some tarot. I'm pulling from the Weird World Tarot. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Tell the collective, what do we need to know about this full super moon? Let's see. The full super wolf moon in Cancer. Super wolf moon in Cancer. Super wolf moon in Cancer. What does the collective need to know? Okay. What does the collective need to know? Bottom of the deck, we've got Temperance. Keeping yourself balanced. Keeping those emotions in check. I just got this. Okay. It looks like it's bottled up inside. I'm not saying keep it bottled up inside. What I'm saying is it looks like there's a light illuminating from her heart that's lighting this up inside there. Explore your intuition is what's coming in. And look, there's a full moon right above it. Interesting. We got the Fool underneath the Temperance. I'm going to go ahead and keep that one out. Okay. Angels, ancestors, and guides. What is the collective's current energy in this wolf moon? What is the collective's current energy? The Hermit. One of those said something about if you isolating yourself out of fear, or your intuition is guiding you. Yep. Could just be, spending a lot of time inward, about going inward. This is also about knowledge. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Okay. This guy's seen a thing or two. This is about looking within self, sharing knowledge, most likely spend a lot of time alone. Okay. What is the challenge to the collective during this moon? Oh, I just got, this is about observing more than you speak. Okay. I feel like that's our current energy. What is the challenge in this energy of the wolf supermoon in Cancer? What is the challenge to the collective? Three of Cups. Spending time with people close to you. Spend time with people. Celebrate. Have fun. Howl, dance, and sing at the moon like the wolf. That's the challenge. That is your challenge. Spend time with people that you know love you and you love them. Three of Cups. That's the challenge. Especially if you've been in hermit mode for a very long time. Okay. What's at the root of this spread? Six of Cups. Six of Cups is about, could be about the past. But this is giving me family. This is, there's a house, okay, with the Ace of Cups right here. This is giving me that pack, the people close to you, your family. Okay, that's at the root of this spread. Family, home. That Ace of Cups just overflowing in the front yard. Okay, this is about making your house a happy home. Okay, what are we leaving behind? What are we releasing? Leaving in the past. What are we leaving in the past? It says the Empress. Instead of leaving in the past, I think this is what we became in the past. And this is how we're coming into this 2026. That's what I think. She's pregnant in this one. Some of you could be pregnant or become pregnant soon. If you do not want to be pregnant, be careful. But this could also be, new year, new me. Taking on a very powerful energy. Stepping into an energy of the Empress. I feel like this is what the previous few years have done, have developed and transformed us into the Empress or Emperor, however you relate. Okay, what do we need to remember? What needs to be at the top of our minds during this moon? Empress energy is also very nurturing, loving, caring. She makes things grow. Okay, we're going to clarify and see. What do we need to keep in mind? We've got the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is about waiting for ships to come in, looking to see what else is out there, keeping an open mind, okay? Open to new things. It looks like this guy, okay, they got some pillars here, and there's some faces in these pillars that don't look real friendly, look kind of ominous, actually, but it looks like they are kind of looking at him, but he's not seeing that. He's looking out. He's looking out into the view. What I'm getting from this is what we need to remember is to stay open-minded. I just heard all that you see is not all that is to be, right? All is not as it seems. Stay open-minded is what I'm getting, and good things will come in. That's what's coming in for me on that. Okay. And what advice do you have for the collective spirit regarding this moon energy? Whoa. Well, that was a whole lot that we're going to put that back in there. That was a bunch. There it is. Ace of Swords. Standing in your truth. Speaking your truth. Okay? Knowing the truth. Seeking the truth. That's what all this hermit mode's about, right? The advice from Spirit, moving forward through this energy, is the Ace of Swords. Standing in your truth. Speaking truth. That Ace of Swords will slice through any bullshit like hot on butter. Okay, let's get some clarifiers out, shall we? I'm going to use the Law of Attraction Tarot. I hope you guys are doing okay. I apologize for not being here. I posted a couple videos a couple months ago, and then it just got super busy with the holidays, and it's just been nonstop. But I'm trying to do better. That's one of my New Year's resolutions. I really like to do this, and so I want to do it more. Ooh, we got Temperance at the bottom of the deck. No, I'm sorry. This isn't Temperance. This is Judgment. Temperance. This is Judgment. Temperance would clarify, or Judgment would clarify this temperance right here, since I pulled this temperance off the bottom of the deck. This is what I'm getting here is use your best judgment regarding decision making during this time. Use your best judgment when expressing self and your truth, right? Know your audience, I just heard. Okay. Angels, ancestors, and guides, clarify this Hermit that is the collective current energy. Six of Wands. In this deck, he's harvesting. So Six of Wands is about victory, okay? This is a harvest. It's a victorious harvest. He's doing well. What I feel like while you've been in hermit mode is you've planted seeds and you were growing them. Now you're harvesting, like you're starting to see some of your rewards from your labor. Also have been doing a lot of balancing that heart versus head. That's a lot of the reason why people go into hermit mode, is so that they can make sure that their heart is as light as a feather. And that's a personal issue that definitely could be getting resolved. Getting that heart as light as a feather. When the heart is heavy, everything's off balance. And now you're reaping those rewards. Things are starting to balance out because we've been in hermit mode. The collective has been in hermit mode. Definitely. You've been successful in making sure the heart is as light as a feather. Balancing the heart and the mind. Okay. Clarify this Three of Cups in the challenge position. Well, I don't think I'm going to take these because this one wanted to come out. And these two slipped out. What are they, though? Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. But this one is the one that wanted to come out. Nine of Cups. Very different than those other two. Since this one's the one that showed, I'm taking this one. Nine of Cups. To challenge it, to clarify the challenge, go out, have fun, get some emotional fulfillment after being, in hermit mode for so long. We need to spend some time with people we care about. Okay, clarify the Six of Cups at the root of the spread. Ooh, Magician. Being resourceful. That was what I'm getting here. Using every resource that you can possibly tap into to make your house a happy home. Using every resource you have to fill this cup. That is the foundation, the root. Working hard. This magician hardly has anything, but he has everything he needs to fix that shoe. Making something with nothing, I just heard. Making something out of nothing. Ooh, that could also be, in this energy, that could also be a bad thing. Making something out of nothing, right? But in this context, just be mindful of that. You don't want to make a mountain out of a molehill. But what I'm getting from this context here is be sure to use all of your resources to achieve the Six of Cups, this overflowing Ace of Cups in smack dab in the middle of your front yard. Just filling your heart, your yard and your house with love. And it's like enveloping it, surrounding it. It's like a protective wall of love. And it's hard work. Okay, no one said it was going to be easy. I need to clarify this Empress right here. Spirit, clarify this Empress. Yeah, Star came out reversed. Too many broken promises, heartbreak, wishes not coming true, putting faith in other people. You put your faith in yourself. And look at the energy you ended up in. Because of disappointment. The Empress don't get disappointed. Okay, once she hits Empress mode, there's no more disappointment. She just births new things. She just keeps on. Okay. This could have been something that you were working towards in the past that turned belly up. A dream of yours. Could have been a business, a side hustle. Okay. I know that, that happened with me, with my channel. Life got to life in and I just couldn't keep up. And, here we are. I have to start over. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm in this energy right here. What are you guys doing? Like, what is this? I want to know. What are you leaving behind? What does this signify for you? What is it that went belly up? Relationship, job, business, that propelled you to step into your Empress energy? Okay, let's clarify this Three of Wands that we need to keep at the top of our minds. Knight of Swords. Three of Wands with the Knight of Swords. Okay. I said keep an open mind with this card here, Three of Wands. Also, what you put out comes in. With this Knight of Swords right here, so I'm getting, be mindful of your words and how you speak to people. Not necessarily just what you say, but how you say it. I don't know. This guy don't look like he talked very much to me. I'm also getting here is, okay, you need to remain in this kind of energy right here, in this Three of Wands energy. If you encounter someone in this energy, someone coming in in attack mode, using their words or their sharp tongue or just being straight up mean, it's not reversed, but it could be quippy, it could be insulting, it could be fast, or it could show up unexpectedly, some kind of message or someone saying something to you on the way by. It could be passive aggressive. Just remember to stay in this energy right here. But also, too, this is about expressing yourself as well. Okay. Standing in your truth. Okay. He's got that Ace of Swords in his hand. Standing in your truth. Keeping an open mind. I think these three, they're faced behind him. I feel like We already know what we've done in the past, okay? They can see that. But this guy's looking at what's coming in. What's coming in. All right. Clarify this Ace of Swords in advice. Yeah, the Hermit. You got the King of Swords that flew out and hit the floor. King of Swords is very, very intelligent, very smart, very poignant, very articulate with his words. His vernacular is impeccable. He says what he means, and he means what he says. King of Swords. This is about standing on your truth and learning, speaking everything that you have learned while in hermit mode. And this is also about, protecting your peace. We reserve the right to have a little bit of hermit mode. Okay. Interesting. We've got Temperance on the bottom of the deck. This is giving me, he's balancing on a tightrope, basically. You could find yourself in a situation where you feel unsteady, fearful. Okay, that would induce fear. This time, one of these books, it said if it's due to fear, if the shadow, if it's fear that's stopping you from doing this right here, or this right here, going out with your peoples, or this, or even this. Speaking your truth and standing on it 10 toes down. This wolf moon, this wolf supermoon energy is it will help you bust through that, is what I'm getting. Yeah. We got the moon right behind it. There she is. Right behind it. Pushing this in. Right behind it. Pushing this energy along. I love this. Yeah, Four of Swords. Okay, been in healing mode. We've had a bubble around us. Okay, we've been in the Four of Swords energy, in hermit mode energy. We've just been trying to, we created a safety bubble. I have a feeling that this energy is wanting us to pull that glass off and explore. It's time to stretch, expand, and look out and explore. Or look in. Okay. Okay. Lovely. What else do we want to pull, Spirit? What else do we want to pull? Yeah, let's get some of these. I want to get some of these tea leaves out for us. Just kind of want to see what pops out. If I could get them shuffled. That's the thing about these tea leaf cards, is they're There's a lot of them. Hard to shuffle. Any of you guys got any New Year's resolutions? Huh? Drop it below in the comments. Let me know. Mine, I am learning how to make a lot of things from scratch. So I'm going homemade from scratch on a lot of stuff. And I'm also going to transfer and change everything for like food storage wise. And I'm going to start canning and jarring and storing food in mason jars. Dried goods, all that stuff. So I'm excited. Okay, let's get these cut. What's at the bottom? Oh, broken bridge. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Okay. Muddled, unclear thinking. Okay. What's this all about? We're not going to keep that out. I just pulled it out because it's at the bottom of the deck. We've got so many cards in this deck. I don't need help keeping them out. All right, here we go. Tell me about it, Spirit. What does the collective need to see? Whoa, we got a key. Successful outcome to your problem. See? That's why I didn't keep it. You got a successful outcome to your problems. A personal issue reaches resolution. Okay. Someone will try to make you do something against your will with the club here. Okay. Fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. That's right. And it landed, actually, this card landed right here on top of these moon cards. So this moon is also a very much a spiritual development and enlightenment moon. It's going to awaken and some things. We have a knot, unsuccessful plans. So what I think here is this key. Okay, it may be a struggle at first. You know, we've got this kind of energy here. Could be a fair woman that's coming in with this, you know, with these harsh words, with an intention to hurt. Okay. You will have a successful outcome to this problem because you know how to remain open-minded and you know how to speak your truth without cutting someone down to size because you spent your time inward. You spent your time balancing your head against your heart and making sure that that heart is as light as a feather. You sleep well at night knowing. So I feel like, yeah, you know what? I feel like it's this person, whoever this is, that has unsuccessful plans. Just saying. Okay, what else? It says bear, danger, especially in money matters. Watch your money. Okay? Watch your money. Hand, in need of help, assistance, or guidance. A helping hand. Okay, we've got the wheel at the bottom. Oops. It says letting indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Okay. I feel like this moon is going to wrap that up, and tighten that up. Making a decision, coming to a conclusion, turning knowledge into wisdom. We have the flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Like indecisiveness and allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Pineapple, reconciliation. Oh. That could mean a number of things. Some kind of reconciliation on the books. We have a fair man. Dealings or a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. So we have a fair man and a fair woman. We have an older man as well. Dealings or relationship with an older man. Could be an older fair man. Angel, spiritual guidance and protection from harm. See, that's what I mean. That protection from this harm, from whatever, if anyone's wanting to come at you with a problem, someone will try to make you do something against your will or come at you hot to trot. Okay, you're protected. You've got your angels there. Okay, let's see if any more want to come out. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. That's what I feel like this is doing, is this energy, okay? We've already been through a lot of growth. We've already been through an entire empress worth of lessons and healing and growth, right? Due to unfulfilled promises, plans, letdowns, all that, disappointment, failure, okay? That's what makes the Empress so strong. But also because she continues on with love in her heart. She continues on with enough love in her heart to possibly even start a new life. Whether that means starting a new life as in starting over or starting something from the ground up or bringing a child into the world, okay? When you make advances like that, it's all because this is our powerhouse, right? This is the motivation right here. Is what pushes us to be this. I wish you guys a very happy and healthy super wolf moon in Cancer. I do think that as long as we stay in our truth, spend time with the people that we love, focus on house, home, family, okay? Keeping that balance within and speaking your truth, everything else is not important. I love you guys. I wish you the best. Peace, love, and light.